My name is Nathaniel. I'm 27 years old, and I'm in a serious relationship with my car. Morning, baby.
What the fuck am I watching right now? Seriously, I'm looking at my screen right now and I'm seeing a grown man making out with the car. And ironically enough, the only gameplay I had to use for this video, Need for Speed Unbound. So if this guy somehow sees my video on him, he might just get off to it. So let's learn more about this man and his relationship with his car.
Nathaniel is in a committed relationship with a car that he's named Chase. He met Chase in a resale lot about 5 years ago.
Love you, baby.
I know this man did not just say I love you baby to a car. This might actually be the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And that's not a joke, this man genuinely believes he's in love with an inanimate object. Imagine this is one of your loved ones, right? You pull up, you go to see them, right? You pull up in their driveway, right? You look over and you see them making out with a car. What do you do in that situation? I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab my Glock 19, right? And I can't say the rest on YouTube.
I'd say it was love at first sight. His body and then his interior and everything just together just seemed to fit. And I just felt an instant connection.
Is it just me, or is this a really shitty ass car? I mean, honestly, if you're gonna fall in love with the car, wouldn't you think it'd be a nice car? And this man chose, I don't even know what kind of car that is. And I like cars, I'm into cars. I don't even know what that is because it's just a shit box. I mean, honestly, if you guys ever see me kissing a car like that, put me down, cause like, damn, it's not worth living at that point.
But Nathaniel's relationship with Chase goes beyond dates and presents.
We have our times when we get sexual. Does that feel good?
No, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. I am begging you, don't have sex with the car. You know, I just realized I'm sitting here begging somebody not to do it with a car. What am I doing with my life?
Handsome man. Love you, baby. What we do the most often is I like to lean over his fender and across his hood and do little things like that and kind of press up against him and rub against him like that. One of his more bold positions is for me to be underneath him. He really likes that. It's very special to make love to Chase. Love you.
I am worried for my friend because it's not normal, and you may have people that don't understand and make fun of you.
You might have people who don't understand and make fun of you. What is there to understand? He's fucking a car. Do I really need to explain to this woman what's weird about humping a car? I mean, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory.
There have been times it brought tears to my eyes because I wasn't with him at work. His picture's on my desktop, so I see his face all the time. It really bothers me when he gets dinged or scratched. If something were ever to happen to Chase, my heart would just stop. I just have to gather myself here. I'm sorry for all that.
This man is really getting emotional when talking about his love for a car. What is going on, bro? What am I watching? What is currently on my screen? Being honest with y'all, I think he's a lost cause. I think we just need to leave him alone and let him hump his car in peace. I mean, I don't see any way we could help this guy.
Nathaniel's roommate Kim is one of the few people who know the full extent of his love life.
I guess the reason I don't tell a lot of people is because I don't know the response I'm going to get. I always worry about that little bit of disgust that somebody may have.
But Nathaniel's biggest fear is how his relationship could affect his career as a customer service technician.
I mean, if everybody found out, I'd be worried that it may affect my job. But I love him to death. I wouldn't trade him for the world. Good night, baby. Love you.
Imagine it's late at night. You go outside to clear your head. You look over at your neighbor's house and you see him making out with his car at like who knows what time. I'm moving immediately because there's no telling how many bodies this man has in his basement.
How's Chase doing? Is he running good?
Yeah, he's actually running really good.
Is he running good? Bro, imagine having to talk to this guy and be like, well, how's your husband doing? Has he got his oil changed recently? I couldn't do it. I couldn't talk to him about his car. I really couldn't do it. There's no way I could talk to him about him humping his car.
If a stranger walked up to you, how would you describe what exactly it is you have with Chase?
We have an intimate relationship as far as emotionally and sexually. There's just a connection there that's indescribable.
Are you afraid about some people finding out?
Yeah, it's still on my mind, but I gotta live the life like I want to and not worry about what other people think.
I was just kind of interested if you'd be willing to see a therapist. When people make fun of you, maybe this therapist could help you deal with the other people that think that you shouldn't be like this.
I think Kim wants mainly me just to be happy, and I feel lucky to have Kim in my life as a friend.
I am worried for Nathaniel. I always have been.
The transition to him fucking his car. Oh my god, this is about the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
But today, Nathaniel has decided to reveal everything to his father.
No, no, no. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to watch this man tell his dad that he likes to hump cars. I genuinely believe I would rather cut off my arm than have to witness this man tell his dad, hey, I like humping cars. I could never do what this man is about to do. You can say a lot about this guy, but you can't say he doesn't have balls.
Nathaniel asked me to come up here. Basically, he had something that he wanted to tell me. I don't know exactly what it's about, but I'd like to know what's going on in his life.
Yeah, it's something pretty important I want to talk to you about.
All right.
I'm just gonna come out and say it, I guess. I'm in an intimate relationship with Chase, sexually and emotionally.
He didn't need to say the sexual part. He could have just said I'm in a relationship with my car and let the rest be implied. Why did he have to say that? Oh, it's so cringe.
You're in an intimate relationship with your car,
Yes,
and sexually with your car.
yes,
It's your car.
yes.
How does that work? How can you have sex with a car?
Mainly, it's just a lot of just rubbing up against him.
Okay.
And it involves masturbating as well.
He did not just say that. There is no way I just heard him say what I thought he said. There is no what the fuck am I watching? This man is talking to his father about masturbating to his car. Somebody please grab a Nerf gun without the Nerf part and end it all, because I don't want to be watching this.
Okay. So you rub up against it, or I mean, I guess like right now, does this turn you on?
Yes.
The motherfucker didn't even hesitate.
Was it because of the divorce between me and your mom that did any of this?
I feel like that may have played a small part in it. I mean, it wasn't your fault and it wasn't Mom's fault. We just couldn't spend a lot of time. Sorry that I had to
Don't
spring
apologize.
this on you.
I mean, I don't condemn you over it. I just don't understand. That's my biggest thing.
Right, yeah.
Don't worry, you're not alone. Nobody knows why your son wants to fuck cars. I mean, just imagine him walking through Walmart, right? He goes through the toy aisle, sees a Hot Wheel, gets hard.
Have you ever thought about seeing somebody? I mean, and I don't mean that in a mean way, but you think about it? I mean,
Yeah, I'd be okay with that as long as it's not to change me.
well, no.
Mainly just to get some insight. My dad actually reacted a lot better than I'd hoped. I know he has his doubts as far as he doesn't quite understand everything, but I'm actually happy with my life, and I don't see a need to change.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, a happy ending to the video. With that being said, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and have a good day.